Everyone finished watching the next episode of Beetleborgs, The Good, the Bad, and the Scary. Fangula and Mums are arguing over who's a scarier monster. Wolfie finds a spell book that can switch bodies. Fangula and Mums decide they'll switch bodies and see who can scare the kids more. Fangula calls the kids and pretends to be Flabber. He tells them to come to Hillhurst.
We'll be right there.
Vexor, meanwhile, tells the Magnivores to capture the kids before they can summon their Beetlebonders. They ambush them at Hillhurst just as the monsters inside cast the spell. It backfires and hits the kids and Magnivores. The bad guys are now switched with the good guys and discover they can use the kids' powers. Noxic uses Drew's telekinesis to wrap the Beetleborgs up in a net. The kids realize if they can use their powers, then they can use the Magnivores. They teleport out of the net and into Hillhurst. They tell Flabber what happened, and he agrees to help. The Hillhurst monsters hear the kids and sneak up to scare them, but the kids take advantage of their predicament to scare the monsters back. The Magnivores go to Zoom Comics. No one knows who they really are. Nano made some cookies. Typhus smashes them on Roland's head. He's not used to having a mouth on his face. Having a mouth on their face is also new to Jara.
I love having a mouth.
Van and Trip come in, and the Magnivores use the kids' powers to bury them in comics. They run out just as the Beetleborgs happen by. They run away and bring a new monster grenade guy out of the comics to hold off the Beetleborgs. Flabber contacts the kids and tells them to come back to Hillhurst. The Magnivores head to the crypt. Vexor tells them to try and transform, and it works. They then go out and make nuisances of themselves. The Magnivores and Beetleborgs both go to Hillhurst, but the monsters are prepared and cast a counter spell to turn everyone back to normal. Now that the kids have their powers back, they go to stop Grenade Guy. He has a unique ability. He can blow himself up and pull himself back together. The Beetleborgs summon Gargantus and zap him with all their power, overwhelming him and sending him back to the comics. The Beetleborgs then go around town trying to clean up the messes the Magnivores made. Flabber calls the kids to Hillhurst. The monsters have all gotten their bodies mixed up from the spell. This episode is a lot more involved than many previous. Body-switching plots are common to tokusatsu and fantasy. It's a unique moment to show off everyone's acting abilities. Everyone does a great job embodying each other's personalities. The monster of the day here is Grenade Guy. He's a teensy bit more interesting than the average monster. He had his own special power that actually requires a solution. The solution turns out to just be a bigger weapon, but it's something. Grenade Guy is another monster who got a toy for some reason. In fact, I have it right here. At least he's slightly more memorable than Unctious Last Episode, or Mucant, or Photominator. I don't have a toy of Mucant. This is a strong episode for so late in the show. Hopefully there's more like it to come. Don't really have a whole lot to say about it, though. I really like this episode. It's a good episode. There's just not a whole lot to talk about, because most of it is just gags. And it's kind of hard to summarize gags, so that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.